Hey guys, I haven't been on Facebook Live for quite some time. It's because I think we're in a very, very special time, honestly. What I want to share with you today actually very much comes from the first piece of information I want to share with you. I have been able to access to information that's truly mind-blowing, especially given the context of what's going on in the States, the election, and there's such a big picture behind. I've actually encountered all over the internet, especially those well-known spiritual teachers. They have been in this challenging time, there has been so much confusion. Like nobody knows what's really true anymore, if you agree with me. So I've been really blessed to have access to so much, a wide range of information that makes me able to really stand in my truth and to share this piece of quick information. I hope I will be able to have some service by sharing this. The first piece I want to share quickly is you have to be discerning at this time when it comes to information, especially the mainstream media, news and the content, and especially the seemingly, I wouldn't use seemingly, but most of the time people most respected teachers or spiritual teachers, all sorts of people. We have to use our own intuition, our own discernment when it comes to the information we have access to, whether it's reading, whether it's watching, all sorts, because there's so much we don't know, and the whole process the planet and humanity is going through right now. I know I haven't really sort of spiritually come out in a way, but I do have so much information about what the planet is going on, especially at the end of this year, especially with the obvious surprising result of the US election, president election. It's really all signs or telling us a big change is coming. I'm not here to predict, I'm only here to share what I know in the core of my truth. There's a big change coming in the next few years, but this is just the beginning. So anyway, and this time of change and turbulence, there'll be a lot of different sayings, information coming out, because the old power over structure, by power over I mean if we look at the whole societal and political and economic structures, it has been a power over people structure, and we all know that. It's just we all have our own life, and sometimes we don't pause and to think about. We think it's so big and it's beyond us. Anyway, I don't want to digress. I just wanted to say, at this time there will be those who are in power, or seems, or those who we think we don't know they are in power. By that I mean they seem to be teachers, etc. They all have their interests. So we have to be really, really discerning, use our intuition to tell if this information is right or wrong. What's the purpose behind it? I'm going to give you a quick tip how to tell. If this information gives you this, cringing feeling of fear, you know what it means. It means watch out. Don't go over there. As a kid, we're already being told, like, if you feel scared, don't go over there. You don't, feel you're going to be burned, you still go over there to get burned, right? That's still a very primal and useful, very, very useful tool for us to use. And that's the first thing I wanted to say. And second thing is, which is actually the main reason I wanted to do this quick video, is with all this confusion, the chaos, and the uncertainty all over the world, given sort of mostly influenced by the U.S. governmental change, we can be impacted by this whole energy. Nowadays, I think nobody's surprised when we talk about energy. We can all feel this uncertainty, this feeling of where are we going? If we give our power away by feeling, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen, I'm so scared. Ultimately, as I titled today's video, is we create our reality. Friends, this is the ultimate truth, is our energetic pattern or energetic emission is calling reality or external circumstances to us, which means creating a reality. So in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of the so-called uncertainty, we have our own power. This is what I want to share with you today. The second piece is you can create your own reality by holding the frequency or the energy you want to experience. Let's say, for example, you can wake up and feeling like, I don't know what's going to happen in the world. It looks like it's so unstable. I'm not sure if, we're all going to be okay. That's very fearful. You can choose stay in that fearful state, and then we will create more chaos, and you will, of course, see more chaos outside to confirm your fear. But instead, if you can say, I have a choice right now. I can choose to buy into this fear and vibrate in that fearful energy, or I can say, I choose to create my own reality by setting my own tone, by setting my own energy, and then I will vibrate that out, and I will call forth a reality, which means the people who are going to, vibrate with that frequency, or circumstances, events, all sorts of, which is law of attraction. So how you do it is, it's really, really easy. Whatever frequency is labeled or symbolized by our feeling, by our, the label we give it. For example, joy. You want to feel joy, and then you just close your eyes and find that frequency, find that feeling of joy in you, and stay there a bit to sort of acclimate your body, accustom your body to that frequency bit. Here's the thing, which is probably the add-on of this tip is, we are a habitual animal or a species. We get carried on by our momentum, whether it's the external actions or internal energy. We get carried on by this momentum. So by that I meant, if we just set it in the morning, say, oh, I'm gonna, feel joy. This is what I want to feel today. I want to set this tone. Good, wonderful. Do that in the morning. At the same time, you will realize 2 hours later, you probably fall back to the fear when something else happened to you or happened in the outside world. You will feel like, oh, now I feel anxious and etc. again. So you fall back because that has been such a, accustomed state for where we have been, or for someone who has been in that fear. Does that make sense at all? What you can do as an add-on is, I want to pull out my phone, but now I realize I'm using it. So you basically set reminder alarm on your iPhone or whatever phone you use throughout the day. Set it very frequently. Either it's every hour. What I do right now is every hour. Of course, I have all sorts of reminders for myself. Now this journey is, it's a joyful awareness. So I would say I never feel like it's a lot of work. I feel like it's wonderful, wonderful reminding throughout the day, every hour. Or you can do every half an hour or every 2 hours, depends. I highly recommend more frequent. So it's almost like the alarm is on, you invite yourself to go into that desired frequency or energy state. Please do not underestimate the power of this. You literally, by doing that, you literally are like tuning fork. You're tuning yourself to that higher frequency, higher frequency, higher frequency. Not only, of course, back to the essence of what I want to talk about today. Not only you are disengaging from the fear, the chaos of the external world, which obviously is not serving anyone. If we're all contributing with this, fearful energy, it's not serving anyone. Instead, we all know we want to vibrate out love and light and good, positive, uplifting energy. How do we do that? If we don't have it ourselves, we can't do it. So we start with ourselves. We use this tool of starting from the morning throughout the day, so that you acclimate yourself to a higher frequency and higher frequency. By you doing that, you are automatically sending out light and energy and uplifting energy to the world. By doing that, you're already contributing in incredible ways. I know it sounds like a little, probably for some people it's a little far reaching, but definitely it's the fundamental, the ultimate truth. Like every one of us, our energy is contributing to the earth, contributing to how the whole world is, where the whole world is going, how the whole global events are unfolding. I am very excited. I know it's all going in a much, much better direction, even though I am not here to review that, even though I know both bits and pieces of them. Very exciting. All I can say is let's focus on the moment now. Let's focus on ourselves. It's always the wisest, it's always the simplest to do, and of course, always the smartest and the most impactful. I hope this is of some help or value for you, and definitely this not only for you personally or for ourselves personally, it makes us feel better throughout the day. Whatever emotion, I give you a few examples, whether it's joy, whether it's abundance, or whether it's love, being loved, or loving, whatever that frequency is, you can set tones, set reminder throughout the day to help you more frequently get into that state. It's I personally can say, I always say that as a coach, as a guide myself, I never sell anything. So I never recommend anything that I don't feel wholeheartedly resonate with. So I have done that, and I have used it, and it's making tremendous change to my own life, internally and externally. So please stay well in this special time. I send you love wherever you are, whether you feel impacted very much by what's happening or not. Know we are all in this together, and by every one of us doing a bit, we are doing a whole a lot more. Okay, I was seeing if I got any messages apparently from the system. So I wish you the very best and send you lots of love and light, and I look forward to coming back. I actually have a lot more to say. A lot of quick tips to share, so I look forward to coming back as well. Take care. Bye.